So in this segment, I want to go back and revive a segment we haven't touched on in quite some time called Back to the Basics. Now, in Back to the Basics, the idea here is just to review some basic ideas around successful investment and financial planning strategies and just bring them back to the front of our minds. Now, given all of the volatility and all of the anxiety and all the fear that we've all experienced here over the last 10 to 12 weeks, I wanted to talk about the negativity paradox. Now, I haven't discussed this before in a monthly market video, but many of you have heard me discuss this. And for those who haven't, the negativity paradox basically breaks down to this, is that despite the fact that the market goes up approximately 75% of the time, about 2/3 to 3/4 of all market forecasters, prognosticators, newsletter writers, etc. are negative on the market. They will perpetually be looking at why the market is going to go down as opposed to accepting the market is likely to go up. Now, I understand when you're looking at this, there's a number of reasons they would do this. Number one is fear sells. The human brain is wired to avoid fear and avoid pain much more than it is wired to seek pleasure. And that makes sense from an evolutionary perspective. It makes perfect sense. The other reason you see this negativity paradox is that in a system that nobody gets, the person saying, hey, let's be careful, sounds smart. However, the outcome is not. With the market up 75% of the time, missing even a few of the best days in the market is extremely detrimental to your wealth. Now, I've got a number of posts up in the last few weeks about this and exactly what the impact is of, say, missing the best 5 days or the best 10 days in the market. But let's just suffice to say for the purpose of this video that it is extremely harmful to your wealth. So don't get stuck in the negativity paradox. And remember, irrespective of how the market is doing today, that we have seen negative events in the past, and yet the market is substantially higher, and we are all substantially wealthier despite that. So, of course, if you'd like to discuss this further, give me a shout. Happy to have a talk.